I'm going to show you what it's like on this ridiculously warm day today across Long Island. Starting off in Mineola, and I'm heading to Babylon. I'm going to be on the train that goes to Babylon. So you can see we got some cirrus moving in. We might be doing like these weather type videos where we show you what it's like across Long Island. So that might not be a bad idea, so we'll do that. See, we've got the cirrus. Oh man, it's warm here. I can't even imagine what it's like in Jersey. We're in the mid-50s here in Mineola. Almost barely need a jacket. That's how warm it is. It's crazy how warm it is today. Despite the warmth, though, there are not a whole lot of people out. It is warm today. I wish the phone had I wonder if some phones could have thermometers on them. That's the new building they're building in Mineola. Yeah, it's warm. Very warm. And the sky's kind of junked up, you can see that. We had a little clear sky, but now it's kind of clouding up, as you can see. Unfortunately.
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The 3:15 p.m. train to Oyster Bay is expected to
So we're going to be getting on the
track 2, platform B, in approximately 3 minutes.
I'll go up. I can't climb the stairs. Go up on the elevator.
Long Island Railroad customers.
Still about.
The 3:17 p.m. train to Jamaica is expected to arrive on track 1, platform A, in approximately 6 minutes.
Good news is the MTA police are here. Over there. That's good. It's good to see. Yeah, it's really warm out.
Yeah, I'm on my way back. I'm going to get your sister and come home.
Really warm. It's about 10 degrees warmer than it's supposed to be for this time of the year. I'll get on the next one. It says 6 minutes. Not coming here yet.
Going down. First floor.
315 to Oyster Bay, but we're getting on the 319 to Patchogue. You see that sky is kind of junky because, again, when you get warm air, usually the sky's junky like this. There's a lot of cirrus around. Got some people here waiting for the train. There comes the train. Still do a little rail fanning here and there, you know. Yeah, it says it's coming in 3 minutes. Comes this train. So for those who don't know, there's a train at Mineola that stops going toward Patchogue. So it's a good way to get to the South Shore. Here it comes. Train is rolling in.
Please stand behind the yellow line and start again.
Alright, we're here in Babylon. Hear that wind? That's the sea breeze. We're gonna walk around the lake for a little bit before I head back to Bellmore. Oh, so much cooler here. So much better. I'm a bear, I need it cold, you know? Okay, we're in Babylon now. Of course, so I'll take you for a little walk along Argyle Lake. You see the sky is kind of getting covered in cirrus here. Oh, so much cooler here. I know, it's not that warm inland, I know, but when in the summer it could be in the 80s inland, and here it might be only in the upper 60s and low 70s, especially in the early summer. One good thing about the South Shore, right? So many good things about the South Shore, but yeah, you know the way it is. Only for a certain kind of people. Remember that, so... And there are no pines here. There's the lake. It's not very busy here. There we go. Yeah, the sun's kind of pretty with that layer of cirrus. It's ahead of the rain for tomorrow. Got some seagulls here. And of course we got the Canadian geese too. Seagull right there.
You can get in here right through there. There's an opening.
Geese right there. You may ask why I decided to come down here today instead of going to my usual place. Just needed a change of scenery, you know. I had a feeling yesterday was a little warmer and there were a lot of bums out, especially in Mineola. I don't want to deal with that today, so that's why I'm down here. I was surprised, you know, considering the Babylon branch was shut down. The main line wasn't any busier. See, they don't want to come. They don't see everybody. We're willing to go to the South Shore, but they don't want to come to the middle of the island. It's like I said, it's all about the South Shore. We know that already. Middle of the island's, you know. Yeah, I noticed that and of course they got buzzing. I noticed that. They just didn't want to, people just didn't want to come to the middle of the island, for whatever reason, to take the train. People will go to the South Shore to get the train, but they won't go to the middle of the island. And Hicksville was a little busier, I guess, but, you know, not as crowded as I expected. Not only the service, the sky's kind of pretty, you know. You can't go wrong at a lake, that's for sure. You can't go wrong at a lake. Always looks beautiful. We'll check out the falls and then we'll start walking through town. I tell you, they just keep winning over here, and they, you know, I tell you, and you know, we don't want anyone to lose. We really don't. It's just we got to stop the fair. I don't talk about it. I shouldn't. Why am I talking about it? Wow. It looks like they've got one spillway open here, and it's really going. The other spillways are closed off. I don't see any water coming down there. Only this one. So as a result, this one is really going. Yeah, but all going through one, you can see it's only on the right side. The other spillways are closed. I know they're going to be doing some work refurbishing this, so that's probably what they might be starting to do. It really doesn't need it, but, you know, get the best over here, you know that. So, just like Bellmore didn't need a renovation, but it got one, you know. Well, the Babylon station does need a renovation. And that's looking out toward the Great South Bay. Over there on that side. We can get across over here. Hey, there's the bus. Suffolk County Transit. I won't fly crossing over there. It's too dangerous. There's the bus. So, anyway, we're going to be walking through town. I got to go to the bank, of course, and then, because you know my bank is here. They've closed a lot of their branches in the middle of the islands, you know. Let's take a little walk through Babylon again. The garden here, of course. See how much traffic there is here. It's quite busy. Alright, you know what? That light's turning. I'm going to cross here. Hold on. I think we'll be okay. I know I'm getting requests for people to see Babylon, so I'll take another video here. This is the bank. Oh, another bus. Jeez. Fancy, like I said, fancy. And I can't go to Hicksville because they closed that one, so it's just more convenient for me to come here, you know. And I could just go to Bellmore afterwards. I'm going to take a video on Bellmore too tonight, I think. Okay, so we'll do that too, I think. Yeah, you can see how busy it is here. It's you know, head to the middle of the island, which is kind of a ghost town. You know, and it was a ghost town this weekend too. I didn't think it would be, but like I said, it was. Now they were running some trains from Hicksville down actually to Patchogue, and I know yesterday I could have gone to the Pine Barrens. I wasn't up to it, and I could have taken the. Actually, would have worked out very well. I could have taken an 8:06 train out of Hicksville, which would have connected me up with the Montauk train at Babylon. But going back would have been a problem because, again, not all the Montauk trains are stopped. There are only like a few select trains, like a handful, that were going to Hicksville. Just a handful. And so going back would have been a problem because the train would not have stopped at Hicksville unless I would have asked them to. And, you know, I was not going to do that. So, yeah, this place is just happening. You know, this is where all the money is now on Long Island, you know. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, but I'm concerned about the middle of the island's continuing issues. You know, Williston Park is also in a decline, too. Unfortunately, they are, too, as well. I might share that video with you in another one. I should not do it, but I don't really talk about these things anymore. You know? I just don't talk about them. I mean, there's nothing more I could do about it, and talking about it's just going to make me frustrated. But I'll at least show you what it's like here in Babylon again. Only the best. And you know who also has an office here too? Sandra Focci, the owner of WLNG, you know, the station that they ruined. And my best friend's one of the best DJs around, Scotty, he still has not gotten another. That station is not the same without him, man. It sucks. It was something I always looked forward to. Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, putting that on and listening to him. And Also, they had a camera in the studio. You could watch them, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. Till Sandra Focci came in and ruined it. Of course. So, kind of sucks. Oh, something smells good. Smell bakery. This is the Babylon Theater. I think I'll start. I'll do town tours again, even though it's, you know. I keep saying I'm not going to do these things, and I just wind up going right back to it. It's like I don't want it being a major component of my channel, you know. I want the Pine Barrens and nature to be a major component of my channel. Not this stuff, but and the weather, of course. Designer dog. Said only the best here. They get the best. I'm gonna walk on the other side, actually. Hey, look, there's Suffolk County Transit again. I guess they don't have a green light. Okay. We got the green light. Alright, let's go. That's one of the Excelsiors. A lot better than the next gens. We're gonna cross over here. We're gonna go on this side of the street. Okay. Represent. Long Island represent. A lot of these places, though, you know, well, at least Massapequa Park, the good life. I mean, they have the good life here. That's what it is. I'll just take you through a little walk through here and catch my train in a few here. Not in a few, in about 20 minutes, so. That's the other side. That's the side we normally walk on, but not today. I'm going to walk on this side. I don't think I showed you this side. All these restaurants and stuff. It's busier at night. I'm sure it's going to be a busy night tonight. They're probably going to come back celebrating if they won again today. They lost all last week, and you know, it was kind of nice to see. I mean, I have mixed feelings about it, obviously. I don't like seeing anyone hurt, but these people, they just have too much money and too much power. And, you know, it was nice to see them lose a little bit, but unfortunately, it always comes right back up again. You know, it always bounces right back up. These people are so full of themselves, they think they can't lose. And that's what it is. Oh, why am I talking about this stuff again? I said I wasn't, and I'm sorry. I just have to sometimes. And I know you want to hear it. Argyle. All these nice places. Not too busy here either, actually. Surprisingly. Shoe store. His apartment's very expensive, I'm sure. Brixton. Yeah, it's kind of empty here, actually. For Babylon, it is. Notice how clean everything is. You know, only the best is some more apartments. But if you want to live in here, you're going to pay a lot of money. And I don't. I like where I'm at. One thing I've come to the realization of is that this is a place for the perfect people. You got to be perfect. You got to be lily white, preppy, finance professional. Everything about you has to be perfect to live here, down here in towns like this. And I'm just not like that, and I don't fit in with that. It's like Mayberry RFD. I don't know if you ever heard of Mayberry RFD. It's like everything's like little perfect little. I've never heard the song Pleasant Valley Sunday by the Monkees. It's a good way to describe this area. It's a good song too. It's another Pleasant Valley Sunday here in status symbol land. That song is from the 60s. Still ever true today. We're going to be heading over to the train station right over there. See if we can get across here because I got to get to the train station. Oh, there's a crosswalk right here. Okay. Here we go. Gotta be real careful. There's a blind spot right there. So we're going to be getting on the train. There's two trains, of course. One that's an express, and then one that is a local. We have to get on the one that's local. Oh God, these huge pickups. So much consumption. We built it for us. No, we're locals. We live here. We built it for us. What kind of comment is that? Jeez. We got a lot of buses here. More than Ronkonkoma. I wish Ronkonkoma got this level of bus service. It should. Got a lot of different routes that come here. However, on Sundays, I believe it's only the S40 that serves this route, this station. Still plenty of time before the train comes, I think. And I'll check the schedules and we'll see. There's the train station. No bums. I'm sure there'd be a lot of them in Hicksville, which is why I didn't go today. Yeah, look at all those trains. Anyway, let me get my ticket. Alright, let's go upstairs.
You good down there? Well, you good?
Nope, don't see any bumps. What about a full-time police presence at Hicksville Station? What about that? They only demand it for their own kind. 15 minutes probably before we leave. We'll make our way to the back of the train. It's empty. Empty. A few people in there, but mostly empty. Let's see if there are any bums in the, yeah. Nope.
Get on the train.
The station needs a renovation.
Where's Niall? Get on the train.
The station does need a renovation, as you can see. The other thing I wanted to tell you in this video, my colleague Matt is back, so he's back doing only live streams when there's problems. He did a great job. I believe it was Friday night when the train service got suspended on the main line. So he did a great job with that. So if you want to, stay tuned to that kind of coverage, you know who to watch. That station, this train only stops in Amityville, and Freeport, Jamaica, and Penn Station. That's it. 4 stops. No need to have both 2 trains, but they got to have all this service because, again, it's what it is. So I'm going to wrap up talking here in Babylon. Not much else to see. You'll be able to see this diesel sitting there. I might be going to Patchogue, I guess. It's probably connecting up with an eastbound. But I'm going to be getting on the 439 local train. So with that, that's going to wrap up this part. I will be out. Here it comes right here. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's an old one. So we'll mix everything in this video. Do a little rail fanning, a little talking, a little look at the weather. You put on TV and it really stinks. More and more, I don't. It's getting to the point where, I could see people not even subscribing to TV services because luckily I got a decent deal from Fios, but I could really see that it's just this, more stuff on the internet now than TV. And it's more interesting to watch. There's the other train, not crowded. That's a connecting train. It's probably an express too. I think that's an express, that train. That's an express train. You can see a certain demographic there getting off. Very happy today. Very happy. It's a good day for them. A good day for them is a bad day for us, unfortunately. It's unfortunate it can't just be a good day for everybody, but it just doesn't work that way. Yeah, this train is probably going to go back to the yard. It's all the same kind of people here, It's not the mix of people you see in the main line, They get their own comfortable train, so we get to be jammed up. It's 9942. So this train, I don't know if this is going to become the local. On my luck, it will. Well, for those who like these trains, there's things I like about them and there's things I don't like about them, But yes, I believe these, as old as they are and they're in bad shape, these will never last as long as these, alright? Not without an overhaul, alright? The M3s were built by Bud, an American company. This is built by some foreign company called Bombardier, alright? I do like the M9s though. I think they're built better than these things. That's my opinion. So I can't get on this train because this is an express. I have to wait for the next one. Yeah, also note they have 12 cars. They always get 12 cars. I know the equipment is used for rush hour trains, but look at this. They say, well, we have to deadhead it anyway. Well, I see trains deadhead on the main line. Why aren't they in revenue service? I don't want. That's one thing I don't want to really be involved in is railroad. If something happens, maybe I'll talk about it, but not really. This is a look at the tracks here. Again, I can't get on this train because this is the 435 express train. I have to be on the local at 439 to go to Bellmore. There's a look east of the station. Despite being behind the South Shore, that mall is not doing well. Sunrise Mall is in some major trouble. We may have to make a video about that mall, because that mall may be on its way out. There's a rumor that Macy's may close. And it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't. Sears is going out, so there would go all the anchors pretty much to the mall. Right next to all these areas, you'd think that mall would do well. Nope. One thing about people on the South Shore, they're not big on malls, and they actually like shopping in the city, downtown, and also on Amazon. This Massapequa Park, 90+% white neighborhood. In order to keep it that way, you know they have to be racist. You know it. Massapequa Park. Good Life is it's right over there, down there. Remember though, if you're not from the area, you're not welcome.
This is the train to Penn Station. The next station is Massapequa.
Massapequa Preserve.
This station is Massapequa.
Lake. I'm pulling into Bellmore now. Now the sky is completely overcast. Clouded up quick, man. And we're gonna be getting some rain later. So see you tomorrow. It's just as nice and cool here too. Let's look at the town. See, I like what they did here with this station because they used tile. This is what they should have done in Hicksville. They should have used tile like this. This is going to last. Hicksville, they just used sheetrock, which is already falling apart. You know, just because, you know. Hicksville will have to be redone in probably another 5 years or so. Not as big of a job as it was the last time, but they're going to have to put tiles in and some brickwork. They're going to have to. It's the only way it's going to last. It has to be like this. Oh yeah, it's completely, I'll show you, it's completely overcast now. The temperature's going to drop. I just hope it don't rain until later. Get home. Let's see. It's clouded up really quick. It's mostly cloudy now. Maybe a little bit of blue sky, but not much. Yep. I just got news that the stock market went up a lot today. That's what I mean. They keep winning. You know, like I said, I don't really wish I just wish they would get over themselves. You know, they want to be with their own kind. They want to just demand the best for their own kind down here. But we get screwed. You know. I mean, when is the balance of power going to shift? It looked like it was finally starting to shift, and then... you got to live your life. Not let these people get you down. You can see... It's now overcast, though, so it is clouded up. Yep. Ooh, is that a Jaguar? It is. That's a Jaguar. Yep, remember though, resident parking required. You know, I'm back to calling these people out. I'm sorry. But I just can't stop. You know what? I can't help it, man. As long as I'm here, they need to be called out. Because not enough people standing up to these Wall Street people. They just keep winning. They keep getting their way all the time. You know how happy they are. They're so happy. You know? And every time this happens, they get more attention, more power, and we get more problems in the middle of the island. More crime, more bums, more neglect. You know? Yeah, that's what it is. You know? But it's not something that's going to be a huge... I just realized today that I still have to kind of miss talking about this a little bit. And that's the only reason why I'm back talking about it again. Another rowdy. I'm telling you, this place is just loaded with money. All Wall Street money. You notice how well lit it is over here. It's nighttime now. Just notice how well lit it is. Using the phone, but pretty much tell that it's fairly well lit. Go to the library. Of course, now you got to bring your own bag. Here in New York, we passed the law banning these bags. You got to bring your own bag now. So luckily, I have a good stockpile of them at home. Just want to show you how fancy the bathroom here is in Bellmore. They recently redid these restrooms. They're very fancy. You even have the Dyson air blades. This is at the library. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of an unscientific survey here in Bellmore. Showing you how much more light there is here. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see the camera here. But it's saying 1/15th, 1/16th on the exposure. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. But that's going to tell us how much light we have. And we're going to take this and we're going to walk around and do some light metering here. Showing you the light, the difference in the lighting here in Bellmore. So, because the lighting in the middle of the island, for whatever reason, the street lighting is much less. And I don't know if it's me or it's an actual fact. So that's what we're going to check out. We're going to look at Bellmore, walk through town for a little bit, and I gotta get on the train, obviously. We'll just walk through the town a little bit. I'm not gonna really have that much time. Let me get over the... I'm not gonna make that light. It's two BMWs in a row right there. Audi, Mercedes. Only the best for this area. Trying to hold this steady. I got this bag here with me, so. Oh, this train just came in. Alright. You see a certain demographic get off. I think it's a flyer. I don't know if that's the seafood flyer or not. Okay, so this is Bellmore Village. Another Mercedes. Look at the flag. Got a pretty stiff wind over here. I mean, weather is a component of this video, so we're going to talk about it, of course. Okay. So again, we're going to do some light sampling here. show you how much more light they have here. That it is in fact brighter here than it is on the middle of the island. I'm going to show you that. Of course, they've got auxiliary police here. Let's just go through. I'm already running behind. There's place. Oh, they're not open tonight. I guess they closed tonight, top out. I guess they closed on Mondays. Okay. Just a very brief look at the downtown area. It's not too busy here either. Go a little further. I can't go much further though. The main reason is I want to get a light metering sample so we can. I'm interested in photography, so basically light metering is you see how much light there is in a place, you know, how much the shutter speed needs to be on a camera for it to capture that. So I think this is a good spot for us to take a light metering sample. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get the camera out. And we're going to take a light metering sample here. Right here is good. Kind of dead here too. I'm surprised. Okay. So we stick the camera. I got the ISO set high. It's saying 125. It's not. I don't know if it's focusing or not. I think it is. So it's saying 125, 1/25th of a second. All right. We're going to compare that with Mineola later on. All right. Let's go back to the train station. Okay, another one of these boutiques. So 1/25th of a second is pretty good at 1600 ISO. It means there's a good amount of light. And that camera, you see, that's the camera I used to film my Pine Barrens videos. Obviously, I don't prefer using this phone. So, you get the idea of what the light level is. As far as how much light is available. Let me get across. Actually, we can walk along here. That's fine. So, it's a good amount of light. You've seen the train station here already many times. I'll show it to you again, though. I mean, it looks like a hotel. Look at this. Why couldn't Hicksville look like this? Hicksville should have been done like this. But no. Only for a certain demographic. You get that nice hotel look. With the artwork and the brickwork and the tiles. It's ridiculous. Is expected to arrive. That's the flyer. What's going on here? Looks like the flyer is due to come in approximately 3 minutes. Here you go. Look at that. A luxurious waiting room there that they have. Closed though most of the time. Well, time to get a ticket. Let's go upstairs. Apologize about these annoying loud kids in the background.
Careful while riding the escalator.
Alright, the flyer's coming in, so you're gonna get to see everybody coming off the flyer in a minute.
Not allow them to play on or near the escalator.
Everybody's happy.
Face forward while riding this escalator.
Say certain demographic. Well, it's empty. Of course. That's what you get on the. Well, the last stop is Wanto, but still, this is what you get when you get the flyers. You get a nice empty train. Well, for a certain demographic. Everybody's the same. It's like crazy. It's like the Stepford wives over here. Everybody looks the same, everybody acts the same, everybody dresses the same. Yep. Everybody's happy. Oh, they hate when I come down here and show them how good they have it. They hate that. They absolutely hate that. It's too bad. I don't know if you can tell, but it's completely overcast now. Let's see if there are any bumps here. I bet you there aren't. Let me hold this steady. So it's like there's just like a homogeny here. It's all homogeneous. Any bumps in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope, does not look like we have any bumps here. Nope, clean as a whistle. Somebody on their laptop. Only the best. Only the best. Oh, they got cameras too, of course. I don't notice that in Hicksville. No, Hicksville doesn't get that. I might as well go in here, I guess. Got a little time. Not really. I'll stay out here. It's not that cold. A little chilly out here. It's not that bad. And we get to watch another train coming in. So. Only the best for this area, man. Only the best. Will do. Meanwhile, all the poor suckers on the main line are all jammed in like sardines. They get to a train station that's falling apart, that's dimly lit, that has bums. You know. So this weekend, the Babylon line was shut down due to track work. They were actually doing replacing a substation, the Meadowbrook substation in Freeport. So all service was suspended east of Rockville Center, and they had buses, and plenty of buses too, of course. So these people wouldn't have to go to the main line. They had buses. But when we're shut down, we're told, well, sorry, you'll have to take a nice bus, or you'll have to drive to the pretty little Babylon branch, or backtrack, you know. Don't get used to it, guys. I don't want to do that many of these videos, but I felt I needed to do another one to show you again the difference, the dichotomy that exists on Long Island between the South Shore and the, you know, where all the lily white finance professionals live, and the middle of the island, which is diverse and has all kinds of people, you know. It's just they got their own little enclave for their own little kind here, you know, and they don't want people talking about it. They wanted to keep it a secret, you know. Well, they live it up in their own, you know, living the good life, you know. So this train is coming in now. This is the 656. This comes from Atlantic Terminal. The other train you saw was a 3-stop flyer. That was the 605. You know, the infamous 605, privileged train for the white people that only stops at Merrick, Bellmore, and Wandsor. This one here comes from Atlantic and makes all local stops. I think except Lynbrook, I think. I don't think it stops at Lynbrook. So, let's see, this is your schedule there. Kind of miss doing this a little bit, you know. Just figured, let me do a little bit. Don't get used to it, though. This is going to only be a very sporadic kind of thing when I do these kind of videos. It'll be very sporadic, maybe like at most one a month. But I had this, and then I have to talk about Williston Park and the trouble that it's going through, because before I made the decision to not do this anymore, I had taken some pictures and I believe a short video at Williston Park that I never put together about Williston Park being in trouble. So, look at that. So this is the train that goes to, there's plenty of seats. Look at that. You don't get this on the main line. Look at that. Yeah, look at all those empty seats. You don't get that on the main line. Well, we're jammed in like sardines. These people get to be nice and comfortable and sit pretty. Get to sit pretty. Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Great. Love that. I love that more than the best thing.
So I get to see this train pull out. I don't know how many cars it has. Let's see, I'm going to count. Let's see. How many cars? Let's see. 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Yeah, the Atlantic trains are not that long. They're only usually about 6 cars, so it's about right. So, but meanwhile, on the main line, we'll be standing room only, as you'll see later. I'll probably be showing you that. Probably getting on a Ronkonkoma train. They're always packed, standing room only. Well, these people, they get to live the good life. They live the good life over here. But you got to be perfect like them. Preppy, finance professional, dressed. Everything's got to be perfect with you. It's got to be flawless. Otherwise, you're not going to be allowed to live here. That's the way these people are. They got these new signs here, you'll see here. These are digital signs. They're actually putting them up in Hicksville. I believe so. I've been seeing them being put up in Hicksville. That's good, you know. They have ads and some information. Mostly ads, though. Hate has no place on our railroad. Yeah, of course, there's bias against the main line. Yeah. Talk about hypocrisy. Just because we don't have lily white skin and our little finance professionals, that's the way we get treated, you know? It's not right, man. People got to wake up. That's why I kind of wanted to make a few more of these videos, because people need to realize what's happening. You know, nobody else is talking about it. That, you know, middle of the island is being neglected. You know, well, the South Shore gets everything, you know, and they keep winning on Wall Street. And when it looks like they won't win, they find a way to win again, you know? And look, I don't want them to lose. I don't want people to lose their 401ks. I know a stock market crash would be terrible, not just for a certain demographic. It would be terrible for a lot of people, right? But they got to stop acting like, you know, they're better than all the rest of us. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all should be treated the same. Well, that's weird. That restaurant is closed, too. I guess a lot of these restaurants aren't open tonight. That's weird. Usually they're always open. I don't know. Something weird going on. Maybe they're afraid of the coronavirus. I mean, people are overreacting over it, all right? They really are overreacting over coronavirus. It's not much worse than the flu, you know? I don't enjoy the empty train. I'm using my camera for this because I want to take a look at Lynbrook and see what it looks like here. We're working on the eastern half now. Looks like the western half is complete. Looks nice. They put LED lights in. they kept some of the old lights though. This looks pretty nice. Alright, we're here in Jamaica, and I'm smelling wildfire smoke. So either there's a wildfire or it's coming from New Jersey. Maybe a controlled burn. Let's see, you notice the color-coded signs here? Yes, they finally put color on them. Not all of them, but they finally have color. So we'll be getting on the 734 Ronkonkoma, which will be jammed. Sort of see the color. Yeah, smelling like smoke, like wildfire smoke. Or it's coming in.
734 train to Ronkonkoma, now arriving track 7. Hillside for Long Island Railroad employees.
Probably jams. Well, I'd rather get this.
Is now arriving track 7.
Yeah, I'm smelling wildfire smoke. I don't know if there's a fire somewhere. Might be a controlled burn in New Jersey, maybe? It smells like the Pine Barrens. It smells like a Pine Barrens burning. Yet we're in Jamaica. So it's gonna be crowded. See, totally different people here. It's more blue collar on this line. There's more blue collar.
For everyone's safety, please allow passengers to exit the train before boarding, and please be careful of the gap between the platform and the train.
It's coming in. Yep, standing room only. Actually, there's some seats, though. There are some seats. It's not too bad.
744 train to West Hempstead will be next on track 6. Westwood, Malvern, Lakeview, Hempstead, Garden, and West Hempstead will be next on track 6. 744 Huntington for Jefferson train will be the following train on track 7.
Stopping at.
No seats. Well, if people on the Babylon line get to sit down, it's still crowded.
That page. Farming there. Wine. Deer Park.
It'll just stand. It's not a long ride.
Central Iceland. Ronkonkoma. I'm good.
On the way.
The next station. Hillside Support Facility.
I'm still smelling the smoke here too. I see people wearing masks. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I could smell it. It was like a wildfire. Back here in Mineola. It's from New Jersey or not? I'm smelling it here. Oh boy, what's going on over here? Yep. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, these lights are still out, by the way. I haven't fixed them. That guy's crazy. Welcome back to Mineola. Alright, we're gonna do our test about the light in a minute here. Yeah, I can definitely smell that wildfire smoke. Might be coming from New Jersey. That's what they dump in our towns. You don't see that in Bellmore. Because they want to force us to live in New Jersey. That's what they want. What if that bus is broken down? We might have a breakdown. What's going on here? This is a good spot to test the light. It's the middle of town. Is this bus broken down? Might have a wheelchair. This bus might be broken down. We might have a breakdown. I don't know what's going on here. That's why I don't take that. That's exactly why I don't take that. Like that bus might be broken down. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. There it's going. That's why I don't want to take that, because they talk about coronavirus. You know, these drive it, they don't put the HVAC on. They have the HVAC off, all the windows closed, it's crowded. That's like a toxic stew of germs right there. Somebody should be telling them nice that they can't be shutting the HVAC off. But no, they're not going to do that. Okay, so here we are. We're going to do our test here. How much exposure do we need here in the camera? Let's see how much we're getting. It's 1/10 of a second. 1/10 of a second. So a lot less light here in Mineola. You can see that already. It's a lot darker. So we're getting about 1/10 of a second on the camera. So if I go ahead and take the picture, it will be Now it's saying 1/5 of a second. So definitely a lot less light here than Bellmore, right? It's not just me. I mean, I have signs to back it up now. We're using the camera and showing you that there is a lot less light here in Mineola. I'll take another photo here and you'll see what I mean. It's very dark in this town. We need better street lights. What does it say? 113. So it's like half the light you're getting in Bellmore, roughly. A lot of these street lights are out, and the village just needs to do a better job. You know, it's unacceptable. And we got these empty stores. You know the deal with that. This town doesn't have to be this way, man. Doesn't have to be this way. Another picture. I'll take another one here. Let's see. 1/4 of a second. You just get the different feeling here. It's just dark. I don't know what they're doing here. This used to be Eleanor Rigby. This town is really struggling, you know. Well, the South Shore just gets everything. It's ridiculous. Oh, we got a plastic bag in a tree here. That's always a nice touch. Let's do it again. Let's see how much. Can't even see what it says. I think it says 113. I can't even see what it says. There's another street light out right there. Our village is not taking care of us properly. You know, and all the people in Mineola, I believe we have a village election coming up. We do have a couple of people. While the mayor isn't running for re-election, come in, we're open. There's no one in there. I feel bad for these businesses. I don't know how they're going to make it. See, there's just hardly any traffic here. Let's take another 1/4 of a second. I think that's what it said. I don't even need the light. I could just cross. There's no traffic. There's no one. We'll take one more picture and then I'm going to wrap it up. Ooh, we got something coming. Well, this is good. Look at this. We're going to have a smoothie place opening up here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. See how dark it is again. I'm going to try to get a picture of it. I think it says like 1/4. A smoothie place is coming. So there's some good news here in Mineola, despite the issues. But you know, you see the way we're treated, but you know something? I love this town. Westbury was too far gone. This town has got a fighting chance, as far as I'm concerned. I like the location. I like the people here. The people on the South Shore are very... You know, the South Shore doesn't even feel like home anymore. It doesn't. It's changed so much, it doesn't even feel like home. I grew up on the South Shore, but it's not middle class anymore. This feels more middle class. So let's take one more reading of the light here. Look at that. We're actually at 1/2 a second. So here you go, 1/2 a second. That's how dark it is. But we need a better village government, and we have a couple of elections coming out. There are a couple of positions available in the village government where they are being contested. So if you do live in Mineola, it's time for new people and new leadership in Village Hall that's actually going to fix all these problems. Because Mineola is a great place to live. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else on Long Island. I really do like it, despite its issues. No place is perfect. Some people may think they're perfect, i.e. the people on the South Shore, but no one is perfect. And, you know, there's just too many things I like about Mineola. Its location, South Shore is too far from the Pine Barrens. It's susceptible to flooding. And to be honest with you, the people there are just annoying. You know, I don't want to be around them. And you're never going to find a woman there because they're all preppy, stuck-up little snobs down there. Oh, I said the S word. I'm sorry. But they are, a lot of them. So girls here tend to be sweeter, you know. They got the magical black hair. You know, that's what I'm looking for. So, anyway, let me find out where this wildfire smoke is coming from, and that'll wrap up this video. So, and again, I really don't harbor any ill will toward the demographic, the finance professionals. Look, I don't really want them to lose all their money. It just seems like that might be the only way for them to really get down to earth again. Because right now, they're just so full of themselves, so arrogant. They think nothing is going to stop them. You know, they need to learn that we must work together. We're on this planet together. And no human being is an island. We all affect each other. So we have to look out for each other. That's the bottom line. So that's going to wrap up this video here on this dark street. Take care, and thank you for watching.